Okay, let's move on with the next portion of this. Go to step 9. Just like everything else, you're just going to copy stuff over. Okay. Make sure all your layers are on, so you copy everything. Press the Alt key till you get this plus sign by your cursor. About 230 something feet. We're good to go. Immediately change the text. And make steps. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the topo again. Hey, where's my clipping? Oh, there it is. My clipping plane is going to be useful in this. Just going to turn my clipping plane over by 90 degrees, let it face down. There we go. And I'm going to look at a plan, try to get it in floor plan. Okay. Highlight, zoom on object. Okay. So I already know that I need steps maybe between my hallway and this living room or whatever it's going to be. I don't need a set of steps, but I think I'm going to need a set of steps here between this room and this room. First thing I should fix probably is pulling this floor to align with the sill of the pink box. So sub-object selection, go -9 inches, right, and fix them as you see them. -9 inches, and that's good. So for the steps, I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to call it steps. And let's give it a color, whatever color you want. How about gold? How about orange steps? Actually, gold because... So let's go. The steps are going to be 36 inches wide, and I'm going to make sure your steps layer is current, and go to your solid box and make a solid box somewhere, maybe here. Okay. And say up here in the command line at 36, 24. Okay, then go ahead and give it a height. And the height is going to be 6 inches. So between each riser is actually going to be 6 inches high. And there we go. Okay, that's our first guy there. Let's move him out of the way a bit. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just copy this guy up from this end, and I'm going to get rid of the grid snap and the ortho. And I'm going to go to get rid of perpendicular, go to midpoint, and I'm going to go to the midpoint and to the midpoint and to the midpoint. Okay, so I just created a set of steps. The idea is that they're 6 inches high and they're 12 inches deep for your foot to rest on. Okay, and I made it 24 from here to here so that I can just rest one on the other. Okay, now what's awkward about this is that if I put this somewhere, I'm going to have a gap underneath it. So I think what I'm going to do is just stretch all these guys backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm going to stretch this guy another 12 inches so I can have a 3 foot by 3 foot landing up here. That's important. Anytime you go up a stair or down a stair, you're going to have a landing. So next I'm going to just take all these guys and stretch them until they meet, oops, did I stretch it already? 12. And oops, I need another 12. There we go. So I'm going to do this guy again. That's going to go 3 feet. Then I'm going to do this guy now, and that's going to go 4 feet. Okay, so now I have a block that actually works as a set of steps. Okay. Join the whole thing, fully on union it. Okay, grab and group. It's union, merge all faces. There we go. Now it looks like an entire block of a set of steps. So why did I make 1, 2, 3, and 4 risers? Because the level change is 2 feet, I believe, between my floors. So let's go ahead and check that out. I'm going to move that guy. Let's go to endpoint, get rid of mid from this endpoint to that endpoint. Okay, and sure enough, there is my set of steps. When you do your project and you do your 101 project, it might be awkward to have that lip right there overlapping with this, but I think it might be okay because guess what? You're going to have a guardrail anywhere going down in this direction. So it would work fine. The other thing, think about design-wise your circulation pattern. I think there's a circulation pattern going right through all the way here. So maybe it doesn't hurt to have this rotated, let's say 180 degrees. Okay, and move it over in this direction so that actually it works with your circulation pattern and you come down. Okay? You'd be hard pressed to turn it down the other way. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay, so we don't need a set of steps here. We're going to need maybe, are these two on the same level? Yes, they are. You're going to need a set of steps between here and here. Okay, so you may just want to take this guy and just copy it over. Okay, copy it over. And copy it over again. The only issue now is you need to raise it up by 2 feet. 180, there we go. Move this guy from that endpoint to the endpoint of the stair. And if we use our our clipping plane, I'm going to rotate from here, 90. Go ahead and flip it, bring it over. And let's take a look at our section at the stair. Yeah, it looks like we got it right. Okay, see how the stairs actually line up with a landing up here. It comes down to this room. The only thing that's left, and we'll do this in the next steps, is to put a door in this, right? And you have to coordinate where the door sits to where the landing of this stair sits. It's just common sense. Okay?